Hey guys, this is from another Infiniti pool, Thailand. We are in Chiang Mai at another place. Same bathing suit though. I need a new bathing suit. Oh shit, is that deep? No. I'm gonna come back and sit over here. There's a lot more people over here. So in 1 week, I want to tell you guys what we did. We went elephant riding in Chiang Mai. Hey Desmond! Hey, look! Let me see if I could show you guys. Oh, sorry. This is the Infiniti pool we're at. It's a really nice view of the city. Okay, so in 1 week, this is what we did. We went and we did a 4-hour bike ride. 4-hour bike tour ride in Bangkok. And then the day after that, we did a 12-hour day hiking to the peak of a mountain. And it took hours to do that. And then after that, we went and we did night markets, and we also trekked in the jungle. And the jungle is called Kari. It's a small village. Kari village. Hey Nikhil. Hey Amit. Hey Desmond. Kari village only has a population of 80 people. And it's a very small village that's like an hour and a half outside of Chiang Mai. And and there are like 8-10 families at Kari village. And an interesting thing I learned about Kari village, which is like an hour and a half away from Chiang Mai, is that the women get to choose who marries who. Like the women propose, the women pay for everything, they control all the money. And it's this small village in Chiang Mai that's like really remote. They don't have electricity. They don't have anything. No data. And we slept on bamboo, in a bamboo house. Hey Amit. Hey Robbie. Look at this. This is such a nice view right now. So we did that, and we trekked for hours in the jungle. And then we went and took a bus to Pai, which is a 3-hour bus ride into like this area of, it's called Pai. And in Pai we went to the hot springs, and I rented a scooter bike, and we fell off the scooter bike because it was Jonathan's first time learning. And he freaked out, and we just fell off onto the ground. And yes, that was part of our experience. But this is another view at another Infiniti pool right now. There, I've been getting messages from some of you guys wanting a retreat in Thailand regarding the post that I made, and we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. So part of my package will now include a retreat to Thailand, and I think it'll be so fun because in 1 week you can do so many things. Elephants, bike ride, going into the jungle, sleeping in a bamboo house, bamboo water rafting, visiting caves. We visited a cave. So many things just you can do in Thailand in the span of 1 week. Hey Nikhil. So during this whole time, I'm on vacation. This is the reason. I've heard there's a Tony Robbins quote that's like, hey, if you work really, really hard and then you can't have a vacation, or it's really hard, or you fail at having a vacation, then you kind of like just fail. So because while I'm out here, I'm reminded that, like, I speak to some of the people here, how they have vacations, how they have breaks, and some of them are like, oh, I would like to have more breaks and more vacation, but around the world, people only get 3 weeks, 4 weeks vacation, and then that's it. And then it really solidifies for me when I'm teaching, which is you have passive income from various streams where it's your own software and you have your subscribers. So if you are anywhere around the world, you can still earn while you go and relax. So I'm not, you know, doing JV stuff. I'm not pushing things really hard right now because, you know, I'm on vacation. But during the meantime, I have subscribers who are, I'm so grateful for my subscribers, and they are helping me pay for this trip, or paying for this trip actually completely, 100%. So it's really cool that I can do that, and I'm super grateful. But it solidifies to me like what I'm teaching. I actually spoke to a lot of people and they're like, what's Chrome extensions? Like, what are software? What the heck is this software? It's really hard to explain. But the number one question I get out here with a lot of like other travelers is, what do you do? Or like, what do you do at home? And I tell them what I do, and they're like, what? What is software? Hey Faz! And after I explain it to them how simple software, which is super small, can earn monthly recurring income for you, they're like, oh wow, that's really cool. Oh, thanks! It's really pretty here. I wish I brought another bathing suit, but I don't. There's a bunch of people on this Infiniti pool. Let me show you guys the view. And then I'm probably gonna go and try to swim, even though I kind of suck at swimming. This Infiniti pool is kind of small. Oh, if you guys are in San Diego February 27th and 28th, then come to Chromebox Live. It's an event that I'm hosting. Rachel Esley will be there to speak, and so will Doug Botten and Adrian Lepp, who has made over $250,000 with his Chrome extension, will be there. J.R. McKee will be there. Bobby will be there. A bunch of people will be there, and it's setting aside time so that you could focus on mapping out your six-figure Chrome extension business. And if you're like, well, I don't care about Chrome extensions, I want to map out web apps or plugins, then you can do that's also the same concept applies to starting other simple software. So if you've been putting it back and you're like, well, I would like to get into it, but I have no idea what that world looks like, or if you have been procrastinating, or if you've tried a bunch of other things and this and you're like, well, software is something I want to get into, then send me a PM and I will let you know the details. But it's in San Diego, February 27th to 28th. Hey Rahul. Hey Daniel. yeah, come and carve out the time and the space to learn about getting started with simple software. So, you know, a wise person told me that you don't have to be the smartest person in the room. You just have to be the first. And this whole Chrome extension business, I'm traveling everywhere here. Not everywhere, but I'm traveling to a lot of places and I'm speaking to a lot of people, and it really reinforces the truth that not a lot of people can have vacations. Not a lot of people are trading time for money. They have to come back. They have to get back to what they're doing. And it's like, you know, this world is real. It's real. It's very niche. It's real, but it's possible. And we have a workshop in San Diego. You're not going to be surrounded by 200 people. It's a very small, intimate workshop between 15, 20, 25 people, maybe 25 people max. It's going to cap it off. But it's meant for you to sit down, be in the room with me, be in the room with Rachel, with Doug, and learn about getting started with simple software. If this is something that sounds interesting to you, or you feel like it's the right time and place in your life, then reach out to me to get a ticket. Okay, well, I know some of these people here don't want to be recorded. Man, it's kind of like hard to see you guys. But let me show you the view again. Look. Hey, Mizelle.
C'est pas la scamtia? Parce qu'on est vraiment à côté du délire.
Oh, it's cold. It's cold.
Ouais.
Yeah, it's too deep for me to get down and hold the phone, so I'm gonna put the phone away. Alright, well, this is the rooftop. I'll let you guys know about tips that I learned from traveling later on, as I learn it. Like Kari Village is such a small village, an hour-and-a-half ride away from Chiang Mai, and in there the women rule everything. They're the ones who propose, they're the one who pay for all the weddings. So, you know, you have this assumption that, oh, in traditional villages, men get to be all like rah-rah and they're the one who propose, or they're the one who do stuff, but then your assumptions get broken by actually going there and talking to the people, to the local people. And you learn so much about just how you really are in a bubble and how you really don't know what you don't know. And I feel like every single waking day, if you don't, not every single day, but every single week, if you don't discover that you don't know what you don't know, and holy shoot, like, you know, the bubble you're in is such a bubble, and you don't see that, and you're not surprised by it, then I implore you to get out, because the real world is very interesting. Okay, I don't even know if you guys can see me because it's kind of like hard to see, but yeah, I'll tell you guys the tidbits that I learned as I go and travel to Krabi, which is my next destination. Oh, if you are interested in Chromebox Live, hashtag Chromebox Live, and my team and I will reach out to you. And check out the posts before this, because I posted about it in the details. Alright, well, hopefully you guys are having a fun time. Let me give you guys the view again. This is Chiang Mai. It's nice. Hey, Peter. Ooh, doo -doo. Alright, that's it. Bye, guys. Hey, Tuan. Hey, Tuan. Are you my tour guide? Just kidding. Are you the Thailand tour guide? Where are you right now? Are you going to be in Krabi, or we're leaving to Krabi, Tuan? So if you have any contacts in Krabi, let me know, because I know that you do tours in Thailand. Oh, another thing is, I've met people in Thailand because of the Chromebox community, and I find that really fascinating, because here I am across the world, and because of some program that I've created, it has connected me to people all over the world. And so no matter, you know, I feel like if I travel somewhere, I might find a few friends there. Hey, Phil. So yeah, there's like Angie's mom lives here, and she has a company that does singing and acts. And then there is Mutita, which is Margarita's, which is my Chromebox student, Margarita's friend in a coaching program ran by Alex Jeffries. So everything is kind of like connected together. Hey, Peter. So I feel like, man, how has this grown to be? How come the world is so big but so small all at once? That I can connect with so many people across the world because of a program about Chrome extensions that I built. Yeah, it's really cool. Hey, Vishwa. And it seems like for me the philosophy of traveling is, if I don't completely thrash myself, like if I don't hike to the point where I feel like I'm gonna die, or if I don't you know, bike for 4 hours, if I don't do these things, I'm really not like living, because I don't feel like I'm almost gonna die. And so I think I take vacations more vigorously than maybe other people. I don't really relax. But today is a relaxing day. Today is the first day that we are actually relaxing. Oh, hey Asif. Yeah, my affiliate program seems cool as well. Yeah, I started off with affiliate marketing. And here's the thing, if you guys don't know my story, I started trying to make money online back in 2013, and I got into e-commerce. So I started selling like car parts and stuff like that, and I still do that. I still do e-commerce. But then what ended up happening was in 2000 and like just last year, I realized that software is where it's at. Like, and I've always known in the back of my mind software is where it's at. But with affiliate marketing, I had like a little grasp of marketing. However, I didn't have a core offer. I was still struggling on what core offer I have. Like, what do I have that's unique? You know, do I just teach people how to make funnels? I'm not a funnel girl, you know? I'm not an expert at that. I'm not known for that. I don't have a story. Hey, Robert. So, I found out that with a Chrome extension, you instantly have a story. You instantly can deliver super high value to whoever installed your Chrome extension. And you have your offer, you have your core offer. And having a core offer really changes the game for me and a lot of my students, because now they're not just trying to do marketing, you know, they have a story to tell, they have something that people can download immediately and like love them for it. So that's why I got into Chrome extensions, because you don't have to have like a lot of money, you don't have to have a bunch of venture capital funding, and people are still willing to pay for premium. They will pay, hey Natalie, they will pay $10 a month, $97 a month, $200. Some people pay $200, $300 a month, because with Chrome extensions you can now license out your bit of the internet, you know, because it's software. You can license it out. So for you to provide like one copy to one person isn't so much less effort than if you were to provide like 100 licenses to that business. So what I found out, one of the secrets I found out, is you can have people pay a lot higher monthly recurring, because number one, they can easily afford it because they're a business, and number two, they get more licensed copies of your simple software, of your Chrome extension. And if that world is blurry or murky for you and you don't know like really how to go about it, I've created a space, a container, a 2 days mastermind in San Diego for me to walk you through the whole process and have you really see what is behind it. Hey Nathan, how do you get an idea that wins? I want to make an extension. So the cool thing is, Essie, you don't need to have a crazy brilliant idea. So a lot of developers out there from all over the world have created Chrome extensions already, and they put it on all these marketplaces for free because they develop it for their boss. They develop it for other companies to make it easier on themselves, but they never in their whole life think about marketing it themselves. They don't think about owning it and marketing it. So the internet is littered with a lot of Chrome extensions and simple softwares that are free, but if you just add your tweak and you make a paid version, people are absolutely willing to pay the premium price for your version. Absolutely. It's kind of like having your book, you know, you publish your book and you're like, who would buy my book? There's a million other books that says what I say. But if you make your own version, you have a twist to it, people will buy your book. You will become your own New York Times bestseller of your own world. And the crazy thing is, one of my students, he only had 130 people in the whole world paying him 30 bucks a month, and he was able to do 3,000 a month in recurring income. So do you need to have this brilliant idea? Nope, because a lot of our ideas are not really unique. A lot of them come from looking at what already works. And if you realize that all these funnel builders and all these marketers, they aren't complete geniuses with new ideas. They are taking the blueprints of existing ideas and meshing them together and adding their spin on it, and they're still really successful. So that same concept applies to Chrome extensions, because you just take something that already exists that people say yes to, and there's tons of them online because you can search for them at the Chrome web store, and you can read the reviews. People are like, oh, I love this Chrome extension, but it doesn't do this. I really want it to do this. And if you make that feature, which is you're not coding it even, you hire someone else out to code it, and then they make it, then you have your version that people want to get, because they already told you, hey, it's lacking this feature. So you don't need to have a brilliant idea. If you want to attend the workshop, you don't need to have a brilliant idea. You don't need to have an existing audience. You don't need to have a lot of venture capital funding or anything like that. It really is still very much a great opportunity to be able to take advantage of. You don't really the smartest person in the room for this. You just have to be one of the first. And right now, you can be one of the first, because it's still, even though Chrome extensions have been around, even though Honey has over 10 million users and got bought out by PayPal for $4 billion cash, still, you can have your own version and you can still win. So yeah. Hey Nathan. Hey Natalie, how is your 2% workshops? Hey Robert. So in this, like, as I'm traveling, I'm talking to people, and it's still very much possible. And you know, you guys are in the world of maybe, you know, affiliate marketing, but a lot of people don't even know what that is, you know? And when you really think about it, you are part of the, like, the 1%, you know? Or like the 5% that know this world, where, you know, like, unfortunately, when I see villages out here, I see that you're born into these villages and then you're kind of stuck there, or you have to fight really hard to get out. And we're so lucky to know that affiliate marketing exists. We're so lucky to know that we don't have to show up for trading time for money in order to have a life and have a good living. You still have to show up to your subscribers, of course, but it's like I have this, like, reaction now. If someone says, hey, I want to figure out something that works, I'm just thinking like, oh, they should get into simple software and they should get into Chrome extensions. So in my head, I'm always thinking like, oh, you should have a Chrome extension. But I underestimate that to mentally get to where I am, to think the way I think. I listened to Smart Passive Income podcast by Pat Flynn for a whole year, listening to stories after stories after stories of case studies after case studies of people actually making it before I even did anything, before I even made a move. So can't underestimate the power of that mindset that needs to shift for you to truly believe. And I think the reason why, I know the reason why I'm hosting this live event is because if you like, know, and trust someone, and you can enter into that space because you feel familiar and happy with them, then that causes transformation more easily than if you were to watch a YouTube video or, you know, like buy a course somewhere, right? So yeah, Peter says, interesting. Hey Richard. So that's why I have this live event, because I honestly think if you were to come, you see firsthand that it's real, and you get to talk to people who you trust already, or you learn to trust, then I think your world will be just blown apart. Like, what is it? Lana, before she got into this world, she says she's just a pharmacist, you know? She's just prescribing pills, or not prescribing, counting pills, and being a pharmacy manager, right? And then now she feels like she has purpose to change the world with her Chrome extension, because she said it's solving real problems for real people, and it sits on the internet 24/7. And to go from like working a 9 to 5 into all of a sudden having a digital property online that can change, you know, people's lives, it just transforms the way that you think. So I strongly believe live events can bring that transformation in you, and that is why I have mine in San Diego on the 27th to 28th. That I would love for you to come. It's a higher premium ticket, so it's not. It's $9.97 for a ticket, because I want to have the room be smaller and have the event be more intimate, and have you consume a lot more, and have you not divide my time with like 200 people, but just like 15, 20, 25 people, like a small group, to really set aside time and implement and get stuff done, and really get started and plant your seed. Because I was thinking Like if I had known about this, and I did know about this, but I didn't say yes to it. If I had known about this like a decade ago, I would start collecting subscribers 10 years ago, you know? Then by now, instead of having, you know, thousands of, I think by now like 8,000 subscribers, I would have 20,000 or 30,000, right? And the cool thing with Chrome extensions is you're building an asset that later on you can exit from, because you are now collecting customer data and customer behavior information. So like PayPal bought Honey because for 4 billion, not because they're buying the code. The code is not worth that much. They're buying the contact list, they're buying that email, they're buying the people who will come back again and again and again and use it. So they're buying people's attention. And if you can monetize and wrap that up in a bowl and a package, the fact that you can package people's attention, that is super valuable, and that's something that you can exit from. And that's kind of like investing in a property online that will appreciate over time. So there are so many benefits to simple software and Chrome extensions. You can spend the rest of your life paying for all these subscriptions, like $7 here, $10 there. You know, ClickFunnels is $2.97 every month. You can spend the rest of your life being a consumer and just, you know, pay. But you could also flip the script and be on the other side and be the person to collect those monthlies. And it's totally possible. So I know that probably one video won't change your mind, maybe, you know, but I know a live event might change your life. So that's why I'm putting in my resources, my energy, my time into creating this experience for you in San Diego. And I have convinced others who are really successful at marketing to come and help. So I believe that like maybe one video won't do it, but 2 whole days live with me in the room and Rachel and Doug and Adrian, we will be able to show you this crazy side to life where you no longer have to clock in. You don't have to clock in every day. You don't have to show up every day. And if showing up and clocking in is your jam and you love that, and you know, that's fine too. You know, it's your life, and like I never see anything as really negative. If you have a 9 to 5 and you love it, that's awesome. But this is just showing a different perspective and a different way of going about it, if this is something you want to do, which is disconnecting, trading your time for money, and being able to invest in a digital product online that appreciates over time, and you can sell it. You can exit it for like 3x, 4x the annual revenue. So, alright, well, that's my rant. I feel like I just spoke longer than I wanted to, and now I'm gonna go swim. But thanks guys for listening and sticking around. I hope to see you in San Diego on February 27th and 28th, and it will be super fun. You know, my coach told me that it's really fun to have events because you get to inject you in it. You get to inject who you are. And so this event, I'm injecting who I am in it, and my personality in it. So it's going to, a lot of people call me bubbly, you know, so it's going to include that. But you know, actually, I was thinking, I'm not bubbly. Everyone else is mildly depressed. Just kidding. That's how I think about it. I'm like, why are you laughing every single day to the brink of tears? I don't know. Anyways, alright, I will go live and tell you more about Thailand later, what I discover, and teach you guys about the random stuff that I find over here. But right now I'm gonna go and not bake in the sun anymore and enjoy the pool. Oh, there's people. Alright, one last look and then I'm gonna go. Oh, thanks, Richard. Yeah, I just had a testimonial. I had a testimonial today for QuickLinkConvert, one of my Chrome extensions. You guys don't know that I have other ones. So, Richard, do you know that I have like other Chrome extensions besides just one? And they're published online. Amit says, thank you, Kim. I'm taking my time with your course, but we'll schedule a call with you later. Okay, cool, Amit. Yeah, if you're already in my course, come and experience the live version. So, you know, you don't have to sit through modules and stuff like that. You can ask questions face to face. I would love to see you in San Diego. And anyone else who is already in the Chromebox community, they get a special link because I give you guys a special pricing. Alright, bye! Oh yeah! If you liked that video, then you will love all the resources that I have over at kimcdang.com. That is KIMCDANG.com. There you will find all my courses, my extensions, all the offers that I have, as well as a lot of free resources if you are just getting started.